Hello, good evening, everyone. This is day 2 of phase 2. Carlo Shidozie for Port Harcourt. I can see you. Franklin from Port Harcourt. Okar for Mary Jane, Port Harcourt. Wow. Lots of Port Harcourt people tonight. Farm Resources from Bauchi. Serikim Paul from Zamfara, Guso, Zamfara State. Ibrahim Abdulaziz from Castilla. Dahiru Shoaibu, Kano State. Mohammed Sule from Yobe State. Jelly T from Lagos. Franklin, good evening, Franklin. Toby Awosola from Ogun State in Ifo. Abbas Abdullahi from Kano. Yes, I can see all of you. Amina Bawa from Abuja. Shalom Kurum from Lagos. Dahiru Shuaibu from Kano. Mary Jane, good evening. Mary Jane Ugoshi. Nasia Abubakar from KB State. Luigi Yusuf. Yusuf is joining from Zamfara State. Hello, Yusuf. Husseini Suleiman Ahmed from Medjugorje. Ubadillahi Abubakar from KB State. Rabiu Dauda from Kano. Okoko from Lagos. Aro Mayowa from Abuja. Yahaya Dambata from Kano. Umar from Gombe State. Yeah, lots of you. I see Abdulrahman Abdul Samad from Jigawa State. Ola Ajayi Ota FC. Okay, Ola from FCT. Shede Michael from Onisha. Hello, Shede. Okoko Ibeme. Good evening, Okoko. And Jamil Ario from Oyo State. Hamisu Mohammed Kaduna Abdulaziz Admin Adam from Castilla State. Okay. Good evening to you all. We're back. We are in the second phase, and this is day 2. So yesterday, we tried to access the portal. Yeah, the portal was up, was available, but the second course, yeah, you could actually, it was listed for everyone. There is, it's listed in your portal, but you can't access the actual course content. And we sent that message immediately. We ended this session. I was fixed within few minutes, less than 1 hour after that it was fixed, because someone called me to let me know that he now has access to the document. So today, I'll just go right in. Let's confirm that, yes, we have access to your course, the beginning of the second phase, and that's the Bitcoin Enterprise. So as usual, I'll want to log in from scratch. So let me go to let me share my main screen, or rather, let me share my entire desktop so I can switch tabs, and we'll need to reshare every time. So I'm going to stop this share now and share the entire screen. Stop. You can see me very well today. Yeah, I have poor lighting where I am at the moment. So the focus anyway will be on my desktop. So yeah. So I'm sharing my entire desktop now, and I'm going to log out from my portal. Since I'm not seeing my entire let me move this out of the way, and that one too. Okay, now I can sign out. Here is it, sign out. So as usual, I'm on fifthwork.com, right? And here is a Bitcoin enterprise. I hit that. Bitcoin enterprise. I'm already enrolled. You don't need to enroll. Everyone has been enrolled automatically for phase 2. So there's no need to say enroll in this. It has been done automatically for you, okay? So, but even if you go ahead and click that, you can still have option to sign in. So we're not going to create this again. Remember, you have your own username. My own is iCallistus. So I'm not going to create a new one. We'll just go ahead and say, already have a Fifthwork account. Yes. So we'll sign in. Here I have the sign in button, link rather. So I click on this link to sign in. And here is it. It's already brought, filled up the fields with my details. I know it's correct. So I could just go ahead and say, yeah, sign in. There you go. Okay, so this has been archived, but you can still access the courses, the contents. So you can still make reference to them. Now, this is now enabled. You can see view course. Yesterday, we didn't have the view course button. We only have this icon here, this gear icon to unenroll. We don't want to unenroll, right? So at this point, I can say view course. Let's see. I click on view course. And voila, here we are. I can see. So introduction to Bitcoin enterprise. And here is the first chapter in it. I open it. And I have that. So this course is targeted at entrepreneurs. So students will learn how the BSV enterprise blockchain can be used as a substrate to build next generation platform. Learn how Bitcoin and Bitcoin SV network can radically change how these true services are provided. So in this course, you should, as you're doing it, you should be thinking about your work. Some of you have sent in some details, some preferences for project they want to do. So this is the beginning of it. If you have done that, you have sent in something for us. As we're starting this course, you think of how can I build my solution on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. So that's what it's all about. So yes, this course is available. It's live for everyone that was signed up into Fifthwork during phase 1. All right. Of course, we are not having new signups. Anybody doing this course right now means you have signed up in phase 1. Even if you didn't complete the course, even if you didn't get up to pass mark, that prerequisite has been removed yesterday after we laid the complaint to Fifthwork. They removed it immediately. So everyone has access to this course. So that's it. And you can see it's not much though, right? Let me go back to the main course. Here in the course. although it requires more, more time because you miss some concept you are seeing for the first time. You have some technical details, for example, where you have some technical details, you need to work them out, right? So yes, it's still detailed. Like I said, this is fast-paced, okay? You have gained experience in the pre-course period. You understand this concept now. You can move around. You can, find your way around the course platform. So yes, you are all welcome into phase 2. We're planning to have a kind of an onboarding for everyone, in which we'll have the owners of the course, NITDA itself, and BSV. And some people from the ecosystem will have a day they come in, and you are all officially welcomed into the course, and hear from them, all of them. Will make that announcement available to you as the times are set. So that's it. You are on this phase, you practically be working on your own and within your group and within your community, which we have been setting up across all the states. So you share information together, you talk to each other, you have a question, you share it in your state groups, people will reply, right? What are we do? Like I said yesterday, I'll monitor some of the chats going on, and where I think, yes, we need some clarity on some topics, I'll take just those topics and, you will know what I'll talk about that, come in and explain all those details, try to help you understand it better, because it's self-explanatory though. But yeah, sometimes, being led in a course also helps. So that's what we're going to be doing in this course. We are focusing right now on planning for your project phase and making sure meetup happen in every state. And those things happens behind the scene. So I'm just going to go now to the question and answer. It's a working session we have, just in case. I think most of us are not hearing. Wow. Please, can you guys confirm that you can actually hear me? Someone said I can hear him clearly. Okay, probably that guy, maybe you had problem, maybe it could be your network, but I just got confirmation, yes, that they can hear me very audibly. Thank you for confirming that, right? Okay, I'm just looking through, All right, so let me go to the YouTube link and check for questions from people. Someone said, I can't download SendB up to now. What can I do? There has been a follow-up on this question. It could be your mobile device. So SendB, they found out that some mobile devices are not compatible. I'm not sure what the lists are. So Aniji Tanimu, I can maybe try downloading the app through a friend's phone, or if you have a family member that has another phone, try first whether it will, something different from your own. So try with that phone and see if you can download that. If it works, then I think it might be issue. I don't know, really. I'm just suggesting, since you haven't been able to. You said, I can download SendB up to now. Okay, you can't. I think that's a typo. You mean you can't download. Now, if you cannot download SendB, I think that's a different thing altogether. I mean, it will be between your phone and the store where you're downloading it from. And again, try use another connection. If you go to somewhere they have a Wi-Fi, for example, try to use their Wi-Fi to see if you can download it. Okay. All right. Somebody said, when are we going to learn blockchain development? You will learn it in this course, in this second phase, okay? Let me show you the courses we have, you are going to learn. Let me pull up my documents and bring up the courses you are going to learn. I'm not sure where. Let me see. Okay, I think I found it. So you can see we've done JavaScript, intro to Golang, intro to Bitcoin theory. Now we are on Bitcoin Enterprise. So after Bitcoin Enterprise, we are going to Bitcoin protocol design. At this point, we are talking development already. All right, the protocol and the design. All right, after that, we look at the hash functions and then the Merkle tree, in-depth. All these are in-depth. You saw all this in the intro to Bitcoin theory. We just went by, but this time around, we are going in-depth. And then after that, we have the Bitcoin development and the Bitcoin script. So for the person that asked the question, you can see where we're headed up to. All right. Check other question on that, please. So Adapo, I've answered the question for, yeah. Okay. Somebody said, I'm finding it difficult to link my SendB to my fifth work. Let me say this again. Let me go to my fifth work, for example. I go back to my portal. And I think, let me go to the dashboard. To go to the dashboard, you just click on your name. I click on my name here. Takes me to dashboard, right? I'm sure this is where we have. Okay. I mean, I know we have the whole linking thing here before. I'm not seeing it now. So I'll take note of this. Prior to this time, you have a field here where you can link your SendB app. Let me just be sure. I click on that. So nothing here. All right. Thanks for asking that question. I'll note this question down and I'll throw it back to fifth work. I can't find, but let me look at the question and answer. Does anyone has the link to link your fifth work to SendB? Let me check if there are responses from people. Tanko Yanusa. Tanko said, my fifth work is not showing introduction to Bitcoin Enterprise. Okay, someone also complained that yesterday, but I was assuming probably because everything wasn't linked up. But if actually you are not, one thing I can do, I can check, maybe I will unshare my screen, just share only one part of it, so I can check your name, your email address, just to confirm, yes, you're on the list. That you should be. But let me ask this question. Mikel Yunusa Tanko, I want to ask you a question, Mikhail Yunusa Tanko. When you did the introduction to Bitcoin theory, did you see the assessment, introduction to Bitcoin theory in your portal? Do you have the assessment there? If yes, I don't see why you shouldn't have this. So if you can respond to me, if you can just come back, answer the question. I'm talking to Yunuswa Tanko. I would love to know if you have access to assessment on that first course. Let me check if he makes a reply. Because if you do, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Someone has 30 something in SendB account. I'm talking about Abbas Abdullahi. How can I withdraw it? You know, let me say this for everyone. Crypto, digital assets, they are boundless. So even if you have it in your SendB wallet, you can exchange it anywhere. You can, you can swap with someone that wants to swap. You can use decentralized apps. There are lots of decentralized apps. It's not part of what you are teaching in this course, so it's not what I want to go through. But I'm just telling you, even though it's in your wallet, it can, you can transfer it to anywhere. You can do swap with anybody. You can move it to any exchange you want. And yeah, you can even use it to make payment directly. It's a digital asset. So for Abbas Abdullahi, it's not bound only to your SendB. It's just an address, remember? You can, send it out to some other wallets, wherever you think you can, it will be of use to you, right? So I think that's as much I can say that. I'm thinking whether Yunusa will answer my question, but I haven't seen him yet. But let's keep going though. How can I use Mohammed Badiko? How can I use my 2 cents to earn SendB, BSV? Now, let me clear something. Mohammed Badiko, he said, how can he use my 2 cents to earn SendB? Now, let me explain. BSV is BSV. There's no my 2 cents BSV or SendB BSV. No. What you have is BSV. My 2 cents and SendB, there are different services, there are wallet services. The important thing is BSV. So it doesn't matter whether it's in your SendB wallet or it's in your my 2 cents wallet or it's in the wallet that we will design in this course, because some people will work on wallet in this course. So it doesn't matter where it is. BSV is BSV. Just like Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It doesn't matter what wallet you have it stored on. Okay, Mohammed Badika, right? So it is what it is. Once you have it, you have it. And you can move it around. You can send it from your my 2 cents to SendB. You can send from SendB to my 2 cents. You can send from both places to your own wallet that you design, okay? All right. Yunusu Tanko say, I've seen it. Oh, great. So that's fine. Yunusu Tanko, I mean, it's strange. I mean, as long as you have done the first, the introduction of Bitcoin theory, you are automatically in this course. So for people that didn't see, look closely, Yunusa have seen the Bitcoin enterprise. For some reason, he wasn't seeing it before, but he had to look closely now and see it. Good. Somebody said, Musa Said Usman is saying, is it a must to set GitHub using command prompt, or is there another option for that? Yes, there are many options for that. I mean, I've not used big GitHub desktop. It will be interesting to know what people have used it. I have to say about that, right? So basically, I think it's easier, faster, and everything to just give command. Imagine just saying git clone, you paste the address, and that's all you have to do. Don't click anything. The whole file come down to your system, right? And you come back the next day, maybe with push new materials. You just say git pull, enter, that's all, and all the materials come down. You can now use your Explorer to go look at the file. So it's way simpler and easier. Probably that's why I've never tried to do it some other way. But I guess there are people that use the GitHub desktop version, and probably there are ways to do that. So it's something you could just check, try it around. One of the things you were in this course for, you try things around, okay? Just try around and see what happens, all right? Okay. Farm resources, answering questions. I think you can link your SendB account at your dashboard on the fifth walk. Yeah, we've gone to Farm Resources TV. Let me go back to my dashboard just so I make sure maybe I'm not missing something. So to go to your dashboard, I click on my name, right? And let's see. I'm on my dashboard. Let me see, is there any other thing? Okay, let me just click dashboard here. I mean, this is a dashboard anyway, right? So I'm on my dashboard right now. Okay, and all I have here, let's go to profile, for example. I doubt we've anything on the profile. No, it's just nothing on my profile here, right? Okay, so I go back to courses. So I saw account settings, so let me go back there and check. I go back to profile. And where was it at? Okay, no, that's private settings. It has nothing to do with this. And if I open the course itself, I still can't find the link to link I can't find any link. So something I'll have to give feedback to to Fifth Walk, just so they could see how they bring that back. All right. Thank you, Something Resources TV, for your contribution. Okay. Somebody said we need more explanation about how to link GitHub to VS Code. Maybe I should explain something here. That's Shuaibu Haliru. Now, Shuaibu, GitHub is a service of its own. VS Code is a code editor. All right. So for Git, all you need to install GitHub on your machine. If you install GitHub on your machine, you can call it from anywhere that has a terminal, either from VS Code or from anywhere. You can call the commands. So even on my terminal, for example, this is not even VS Code. This is let me open my terminal. I should have terminal. Here is my terminal. Yes, I clear everything here. I'll zoom in more on that. Okay, here's my terminal, for example, because I'm using Mac. So if I say GitHub, no, Git is the command, enter. For the file, you see things showed up, showing that I have Git. Assuming I don't have Git, it would not even give me an error. It doesn't know what Git is. Let me clear my screen again, for example. So Git, it gives me the version of my Git. I'm using 2.37.1. That's the version I'm using. So what you need to install Git itself, on your machine, whether it's a Windows machine, whether it's a Mac, whether it's a Linux, just install Git. Now, if you install Git, that's all you need to do. It will be available in every terminal. So here is the terminal that came with my machine. This is not VS Code. Now let me go to VS Code also. You don't have to do anything, anything extra. No, you don't have to do anything extra for this. 1 minute, I'm trying to. So you can see there's a terminal here again, right? Yeah, there's a terminal here. And in the terminal now this is VS Code, and this is terminal on VS Code. So if I give the git --version, let me close this. My machine seems to be hanging. Okay, it's still loading up. I quit this before. It's still loading up. It's bringing up all kind of stuff. So let me hang on. Okay, so git --version. Same thing, I get git version 2. So all you need to do, install Git on your machine, follow the instruction from Git, and it's straightforward. If I go to Git, for example, go to github.com. Okay, this case is showing me my account directly. But let's just say install Git. I Google it. You Google how to install Git, for example. So here is the getting started and installing Git. So they'll install GitHub. These are the guys too. So install Git, right? So if you're using Windows, just come here, install Git on Windows. You navigate to where the installers are and download it and install on your machine. Once you finish, you say type Git version. If it's properly installed, you see the version. And once you see it, that's it. You are done. Nothing else. You can start using the command wherever you want to use it. So there's no other way of link. The linking is just to install it. Once you install it, you can access it through terminal anytime. There are so many terminals, not just VS Code. All right. I hope that answers your question. What's your name again? That's Shuaibu Haliru. Okay. Somebody said, how could I keep other documents on fifth work? Hassan Yahya, I'm not sure what you mean, but no, you can't keep your personal files on your document on fifth work, if that's what you're asking, right? Okay. Emeka, I did introduction to Bitcoin theory and equally the assessment, but wouldn't have access to second course. Emeka, please look very well. Just like the other guy that said he couldn't have access, look again closely. If you're using mobile, I don't know what it looks like on mobile. I know on laptop, once you go to your dashboard, you see both, you see all your courses. I'm not sure how it is on mobile, but check again. And, before I wanted to make a link, a form for people that couldn't have it. I know it occurred to me, there could be other reasons just beyond, because if I do that form, I'm sure we'll just have thousands or thousands of names, and eventually they still have access to the course. So I'm holding off on that just to make sure it's a real problem, right? Before we start trying to do that. So Nemeka, if you did that, if you did the first course, there's no reason you won't have access to the second course. Look closely. If for some reason you can't actually see it, then we could look into your case and see if there's anything that went wrong. But I doubt, okay, because everyone is embodied. Everyone was onboarded into phase 2. You don't have to do anything extra. Even people that didn't pass the course, they were still onboarded. So Nemeka, if you did that first one, automatically you will have to be on this second one. All right. Okay. So I'll still gauge by today, see if we still have complaints like this. If we do, then yeah, I'll be raising a form to get the details of people that have that problem. Okay. Oh, somebody's giving a solution. Emmanuel Idoko, wallet settings. In order to link your wallet, go to drop down on your navigation bar, click on account. You can add your wallet from that page. Go to the drop down on your navigation bar and click on account. Let me try. I hope this is from SendB, and let me read that again. I wouldn't know if you're talking about, I know you can only link it from Fifth Work portal, not from your wallet. Let me just see, back to my Fifth Work portal. This is the drop down to I click account, and let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Well, let me see his name again. What's his name? Emmanuel Idoko, 100% correct. Yeah, you guys have been trying this thing out. Nice. So Emmanuel Idoko just answered the question to the guy that couldn't link his stuff to Fifth Work. So if you cannot link, if you want to link your SendB to Fifth Work, here are the steps. Let me go back. You come to your account where your name is. All right. In my case, I have iCallistus as my name. Look at it here. I don't have profile picture yet. I'll probably upload my profile picture now, after now. So you click on this drop down, you see account. All right. When you click on account, it brings you to this page. Okay. And, oh, yeah, I just clicked on it. Under this page, you now see Bitcoin SV address or payment. So you use your address. I have my own address here. There's a public address. So yeah, you can, it's fine. It's a public address. You cannot guess my private key from public key. You already know that, right? So this is it. So what you now do, you open up your SendB, click receive. Under receive, you now see your own address. This is my own address. Look at it here. Okay. When you see that, you come paste it here and yeah, and save. I think that's it. Okay. Thanks again. What's his name again? Let me check for that guy's name. Emmanuel Idoko. Thank you very much. That was very helpful to your colleague. All right. Somebody says Sunday Valentine say, sir, I can't see the cost too. These are 2 people already this night. All right. I'm taking note of that. Okay, somebody suggests you should sign in and sign out. I agree. So Sunday, if you cannot see the course, can you sign out completely and sign back in, or refresh the page, please? All right. Maybe you're using your browser have some cache issues, is serving the pages it had before. or yeah, it's possible. So who suggested that? Let me see the name. Sorry, how did I miss it? So I think everyone should be able to have, even Perpetua Meniwa. Perpetua said, I didn't see mine either, but I had to navigate first. I click on Discover New first, then I click on NITDA Bitcoin Enterprise, then I click on Enroll, and I'm using mine. So I think everybody should have access to it. Please, if you don't have access, it's not a fault yet. Refresh your page, okay? Sign out, sign back in, refresh your page, open another browser, sign into another browser. In fact, you will see the cost. So I won't raise a support issue for this right now. I don't think it's an issue yet. Okay, so I'll still let it be. People should be able to navigate their way through the course. If after now, maybe a couple of days, we are still having that issue, I will have to verify and see. But for now, please refresh your page. I use another browser and log in. If you still can't see it, then let us know, please. Thank you. Oni Balusi Akim Kayode asks a question. So what is the difference between Bitcoin and blockchain technology, or are they the same? Okay, so Bitcoin is the first ever blockchain that was implemented. So blockchain is, we already know the major thing about blockchain, you know, it's an immutable and distributed ledger. Those two things, it's immutable, it's distributed. Immutable in the sense that you cannot change a record in it, okay? Then distributed in the sense that there's no central repository for it. There's no, you know, central control for it, okay? No, if you take out a particular, any node, it doesn't affect the whole system. So those two things, that's what a blockchain is. Now, Bitcoin is a blockchain. Do you get that? So Bitcoin is a blockchain. That's what it is. And it's the first ever blockchain. Every other blockchain we have now, we are built on top of the layer, you know, what we already have on the Bitcoin. They come up on top of it, build more layers, which you are going to learn. During development, you see how to build things on top of the Bitcoin layer. Okay. Ola Oni Balusi Akim Kayode. I hope that answers your question. Sunday Valentine, sir, I can't see the cost too. Please, Valentine, refresh your page, try to use another browser, just try, you will see it. Or click on Discover, like some people did, click on Discover New. You will now see Bitcoin Enterprise. As long as you did the first course, whether you passed or not, you have been registered for this second course, okay? All right. Please, if you can't find your second course, check again. Yeah, just check again. And if you have seen it, please come back and tell me you have seen it, okay? Just to confirm that, yes, it's a matter of, you know, refreshing your page or something. So in this phase 2, is there any programming language that you teach us? Basically, we'll be doing Bitcoin scripts. But your knowledge of Golang, there are some, when you say script, you can write script with different languages. You can use JavaScript to write a script. You can also use Golang to write a script, okay? So we'll be using both of those languages. There's no new language we need you to learn, all right? And somebody asked yesterday, why are we not learning Python since it's easier? And I said, because this is what was used to for the developing this course, all right? I say, and again, different languages have, you know, different use cases. For example, if you're thinking about low level, you want to do something that's quite low level, you know, close to machine, you look like C and Golang. We already know that, right? So it depends. For this course, we are done with we will now have to apply JavaScript and Golang where you start the actual development. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Please, I'm unable to get verification approval from SendB. Sorry, I mean, anything with verification, just keep trying. And SendB has, you can if you have issue, you can message them directly, and they will be able to give you support, because an entire app altogether, right? And we don't manage the app. We just link to this program. So, but I would just say, try again. I know many people have been verified, okay? Sometimes, yeah, if you couldn't go now, try much later again. It's possible it will go through. And if you still have issue, you contact the support and tell them this is the issue you're having, okay? Thank you. Are they being way or paying me? Say, what I have on my course page is send me introduction, not Bitcoin theory. I'm not sure you're in the right place. Are they really big or paying me? I mean, this is not send me introduction. Okay, if you go to, let me see. Maybe I will help you on this. So I'm talking to Aderi Bibe Opeyemi. Now, if I go to the SendB, I said this before, SendB, let me go to SendB. So SendB is a ground, like a sandbox, right? There are different projects running on SendB. NITDA scholarship is not the only project running on SendB. There are different projects. But when you come there, you go to your own project. So in that, on there, you let me see, how do I, let me log out completely, sign out. So I'm signing out completely, and I want to go, okay. So here, you can see, send me introduction is there. So don't worry about it, it's not part of your course. If you want to go through, I think it's free too, you can go through, but it's not part of your course. Capital Survey, this is some Uganda guys, okay? Just like what we are doing, they're doing something with Uganda, all right? So all these are there, okay? Don't worry about them. Just keep going down. You'll see Bitcoin Enterprise. I hope you're seeing that. Or you just sign in. When you sign in, you will have your own courses. So let me just go and sign in. I didn't even come down here. Just come in and sign in first. All right. If you sign in, which means you are not signed in yet, that's what it means. But once you sign in, you will see, you see, now I have two courses. Introduction of Bitcoin Theory and Bitcoin Enterprise. I've been enrolled for these two courses, and that's how it should be. So just come there, leave the playground, just go and sign in. You will see your courses. If you do that and you didn't see your courses, then you let us know, yeah? But I think that will fix it. Inusa Idris, I lost that. Somebody says, sir, it means all 93,000 people have been registered. No, not all 93,000. It's 31,000 people. Now, out of this 93,000, only 31,000 people or thereabout signed up on Fifth Wall. So it's only that 31,000 we are working with. And that's why we took everyone, because our aim was to train 30,000, which Dominion said they can add extra 7, which is 37,000. But since we have 31,000, everybody came in. So Umar Bala Shuaibu is not 93,000 people that on Fifth Walk now. Is the people that actually signed up. You know, there are different between people apply. We say, okay, hey, come and start the course. For some reason, some people didn't come to start the course, or maybe they were adopted, whatever it is, but we have about 31,000 people that signed up. All those 31,000 people are in the second phase. I hope that answers your question. Umar Bala Shuaibu. Okay. Sir, is there any other way that Fifth Wall to learn this program? Yes. I mean, there are tons of resources you can engage yourself to learn. All right. But for this program, it's a program. When you say something is a program, you know, it's already programmed. There are steps. You know, we are taking you from the Okay, I hope I'm still live. Let me check. No. Let me come back. 1 minute, please. Okay. Hello. Can anyone, let me see. Can you guys hear me? People on YouTube, can you hear me? Okay, great. You can hear me now. Someone's been ignoring his Igwe Shinedu. What message do you have? You know, let me scroll back, see if I see anything on Igwe Shinedu. Igwe Shinedu, maybe you should ask your, okay, I see. It's not showing that way on my dashboard. In fact, I can't see any Bitcoin enterprise. So Igwe Shinedu, I'm not sure where you are. Maybe, you know, what showed on my dashboard was from a desktop. I don't know if you're using a mobile. If you're using a mobile, probably it's different. But Shinedu, try to log out and log back in, please. Okay, if you're using a mobile or try to log off, then log back in. And Shinedu, can you confirm that you did the first course? Because if you did the first course, you should be fine. So Igwe Shinedu, confirm to me that you did the first course. At least you did the introduction to Bitcoin theory. If you did, there's no reason why you shouldn't be on this, okay? And if yes, you did and you are not, we'll fix that. But transmission is gone, no visual. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let me reshare my screen again, see if that helps. Let me share my screen. Share. So I've shared my screen now. Let's wait a bit, see if it comes up. Yeah, I think my screen is up now. You can see me. Okay, thank you for letting me know. All right, let me look at some of the questions from some of the questions we have on Zoom. Somebody said, I checked my BSV address, but it did not tally with the one on my SendB wallet. Please, how can I reset it? Because I tried to reset it, but it doesn't work out. Abdullah Idris. I mean, I wouldn't know if you set up a new wallet or something, a new account, okay, on your wallet, you will have a new address, right? Now, I'm not going to send B now. So if that was the account you linked on from the get-go, I would advise you use your recovery phase to recover that particular account. But if you've lost it and don't have access to it, well, this is your new address. You can use it and link up. Only that whatever happened, we start with this new one. So we're starting a new course. So if it's a problem already, you don't have access to the old one, this new one you have access, you can link it up. All right. Okay. Hello, what about us? I've came from previous course. I assume, please, let me ask this question because I assume people that completed the first one has certificate already. If not, let me know, please, because I wouldn't know. I didn't complete mine. So, but it's something I would like to know. I thought I've seen certificate before. Who's asked this question? So I'm asking everybody now, please, if you've got your certificate for the first course, can you let me know? Just say it in the chat. I'm looking at the chat now. So for people that completed the assessment, can you confirm that you got your certificate? I want to know, please. I'm asking. I'm looking at the replies now. Okay, no. Okay, that's fine. Okay, not yet. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So it's not like some people got and other people didn't get. So it's okay. Everybody will get certificate for the courses you do. Know it again. We are okay. No. So if you haven't got it, it's not a problem. It's not a bug or anything. But like we said before, you get certificate for all the courses you did. Then there's a final certificate. Is that final one that will now come from NITDA, Dominion, and BSV? Three of them. Okay. So for the courses you are doing now, for each course you complete, each module, you will get a certificate from BSV for that particular module, right? Then at the end of the course, you now have your final certificate, which is the main certificate. Will contain all those courses you have done, right? And it will be issued by NITDA, BSV, and Dominion. I hope that answers this. Thank you. Your approach, Gladys, okay. Your project idea, send email directly to me about your project idea, okay? Send me email directly. Ha! If I list my email. Okay, you could try this. First, send me a DM on this Telegram. Tell me about it. I'll then give you my email address, okay? And you can send it to my email address. The essence of sent to my email, so it's easy to collate because if I have all of them in the email, I can search through, get all the projects together. Okay. So Gladys, okay, DM me. Just send me a DM and I'll give you my email address. You send it to me. Thank you. Anthony said, please, sir, I did not earn anything from BSV for previous call. What did I do? I'm not sure. I hope you must have linked your wallet address prior to starting the assessment. If you didn't do that, I'm sorry, but you have opportunity to do it in this second phase. Okay. And make sure, like somebody said now, the wallet address he has on BSV is different from what he has on his wallet. I don't know what happened, how he did that. So if that's his situation, I also want you to check your wallet. Do they correspond with what you have? Because if you have some other thing there, what you do, recover that other one. If you recover, you see whatever is there, okay? So another person is complaining. His BSV address did not tally with the one on SendB wallet. Somebody say use your paymail address instead of the BSV address. I hope you know whatever you're doing now will be for this second course anyway, but yeah. Okay. I'm reading question from Zoom for now. So I'll come back to the questions we have on YouTube. I'm on the Zoom question now. I'm reading through there. Somebody say, please, is a certificate of use for seeking employment in our MDA? Yeah, definitely. This is a federal government effort, okay? So they will recognize their, certificate just said, okay, yeah, you've certified, you've been through this, okay? And I keep saying in this course, don't put much emphasis on the certificate, please. Put more emphasis on getting the real skill, because that's what we different. That's what will get you job. That's what will make you grow. That's what will make you get to where we want you to be. Please, certificates are good, but emphasis shouldn't be on your certificate. I will want you to pay more emphasis on getting the skills you are being taught and being able to do things with them. So Dalatu Suleiman, all right, pay more. Certificate is good. It's certified that you've done through this. It's possible you could be if you need something, you just say, I went through this NITDA BSV Dominion program. Okay, that program, yeah. Someone looked at it. Yes, it's good, okay. But beyond that, we want you to get the actual skills. Be more worried on, getting the skills, understanding what's going on, and be able to be part of the project. In fact, I prefer you guys telling me, oh, I was part of this project that won this award, or I was part of the project that they took us to Dubai to go and present, or I was in the cohort that went to Asia. I would love that more. So look more towards the project phase. I would love to hear that, oh, I was part of the team that developed so. If you're just that, that's enough. That's the whole selling you can give, all right? Thank you. Okay. Jenny. Oh, this happened since 9 o'clock. Let me scroll down to down part. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's 9 already. Okay, I see. So Jerry said, I can't see introduction to Bitcoin enterprise on my profile. Please log off and log back in. Jerry, log off and log back in, or try from another browser. You should see it. Click on, people keep saying, let me show you this. Let me go back. Discover new. Try that, Jerry. If you're seeing my screen, Jerry. Jerry, if you're seeing my screen, try this discover new. Try that, okay? And check if, go back to your dashboard and check if you go back to your dashboard and check if it shows up. So Jerry, let me know how it goes, Jerry. Somebody said, what is my 2 cents? My 2 cents is just a program. It's a startup in the BSV ecosystem. And the startup is a social media startup. So what they do is, if you register, if you sign up on my 2 cents, you have 2 options. You can earn or you don't want to earn. You don't want to earn means all your interaction, everything you do will not be monetized. But if you want to earn, if you select that option, then if you are producing content, maybe you create a topic and people are it's trending and people are talking about it. Now they do adverts. When the people that pay when they pay, I think SendB will give back 60% to the user, people that generated it, and take 40%. So 60% of revenue generated from the ads are paid back to you. So it's just a project in the BSV ecosystem. And it's a model project. We want you guys to understand it, see how everything goes, because it will give you ideas, on possible things you could do on this. And also already we are, we have a strong, how do I put it? My 2 cents is trying to, we are looking towards creating an avenue where people from this cohort can do internship in my 2 cents. So it's a good, it's a symbiotic relationship. But then it just a standalone project of its own, okay? And like I said, they are bringing more initiative. So they're feeling like, well, we want to do more for the people on this scholarship. That's what Max told me. In fact, he sent us a document on that already, giving so many incentives for people in this scholarship, all right? So we're going to be looking at all those things, distill them, and once we do that, we say, okay, hey, here are more opportunities that you're getting from SendB, from my 2 cents rather. So it's a part of the ecosystem, a project. Hopefully tomorrow, your team might have their own project in the BSV ecosystem, and people in other cohort can use them, all right? So Idris, I'm talking to you. You are the one that asked that question. Thank you. All right. Somebody said, please, I have some friends that did not apply for NITDA blockchain scholarship, but they did introduction to Bitcoin theory. They wish to be among us. Please, can these people be added to the, say, if we were flexible enough in the first phase. Just know that right now, in this second phase, there's no new sign up. That's it, okay? But it's possible that these your friends were, let me tell you what happened. When we looked at the numbers of people that actually signed up, and it wasn't, they were low at that point. We said, okay, what do we do? That's when we started doing the announcement to everybody, hey, sign up, sign up. We started extending it. And we went ahead and said, there are some people that actually didn't apply for this, but they are doing the course already. I remember this, some long list. And Fifth Work sent us those data. They say, all these people, more than 1,000, close to 1,000 people or so, all these people, they are not part of the program, but they are doing the course anyway. And we reached a decision, okay, you know what? Let's assimilate them. So automatically they all got assimilated. Those people got assimilated. So if your friend is among them, then he got assimilated. And if he did, you notice that you have the assessment and he also be in phase 2. But other than that, everything about sign up or new thing is off. If there's nothing about, you just have to wait. They should have to wait after this. If there's another cohort, then we'll advertise that very much. They have opportunity to come in. So just tell your friends, if they did that course, they should check. All right, because the list that was sent to us that just signed up and did the course, we felt like, well, the people we gave the scholarship, many people haven't even come to sign up, but these guys, they signed up already. So we actually assimilated those people and they are part of this program. I hope that answers your question. Faith Amadi. Oh, it was a direct message, but yeah, I read it out anyway. Okay. Jerry, okay, Jerry, I've answered this question before. Okay. Gladys, okay, state coordinator need to put more effort concerning meetup. So Gladys, I wouldn't know which state you are in, but again, this is a community thing, community effort. So if they're not doing enough, you could help, give them some helping hand. I know it's not easy. I mean, someone be a coordinator. Some of these people, they signed up to be a coordinator, but along the line, they might get a new job, things might become demanding for them. There might be some family things that happen. It's understandable, right? So if it happens, they might not have all those commitments they wanted to have. All right. If that's the case, you in your state, you could liaise with your, in fact, somebody, it happened there, I won't say the state, there's one state, somebody come to told us how, they've been pushing through things, even this, we said, okay, fine. They told us what they did and it was very commendable. So, and now they took initiative and it's good for everybody in their group. So if for some reason, which is understandable reason, your state coordinator, might not be up doing everything he should do due to some constraints, of course, you can't take it on that. Remember, this is a voluntary thing. They volunteer to do this, right? They are not on any remuneration for doing this, okay? So Gladys, you could actually give the helping hand, bring in your suggestion to your mentor, state mentors. If there's something you could do, tell them you could handle this. I'm sure they will be willing to, have you handle those things and your state do well. It's a community thing, please. Take initiative, reach your mentor, discuss with your mentor. Then if it's a case where you can't reach your mentor, it doesn't show, communication and everything, then you could let us know. The coordinator, Harrison, he's the coordinator for the mentors, not me. Harrison coordinates the mentors. So if you let us know, I pass that information to him, he'll have a way to, resolve that. And yeah, Gladys, okay. I hope that answers your question. Put more effort in your community and maybe step up to lead, to give a helping hand. I'm sure they will appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Ha. Abdul Tahir. Abdul, we just started Bitcoin Enterprise yesterday, and you're asking me about assessment already. Okay. So, Abdul, just keep doing the course. Just do the course, learn the course. I mean, take time, go through the courses. Okay. The whole assessment thing will come. All right. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Dalatu Suleiman is talking to everybody. He says, encouraging everyone. He's agree with the ideology of Professor Isa Ali, which is that skills rather than just certificate. Yeah, I agree. Skills. Skills at any time trump certificate. It does. See what's going on now. A lot is going on. You guys have heard of ChatGPT, right? It's taking over, it's changing how things are done now. ChatGPT, the guy can code. It's an AI, right? He can code, he can generate things. If you're a content creator, it can create your content for you. So a lot of things are going on. So yeah, skills, what matters actually, okay? What you can actually do. I will take your skill over your certificate at any time. See, if I'm employing people, I'm more interested in the skill set they have. Yeah, it's good to have the certificate, but for me personally, your skill set first before maybe if I now have everybody's apart, the whole skill are all equal and everything. Okay, you could look at, okay, bring that, but not the certificate first. So please, do more to understand what we are doing and get the skills. Thank you. Somebody said, what's the goal of this second course, Bitcoin Enterprise? Okay, let's just go and read it. Who asked this question? Mubarak Abubakar Bello. So let's go to Bitcoin Enterprise. You come with me. I'm gonna view course. Okay, let's go to the summary. Okay, now you can read, I can read that, this is what you're supposed to do anyway, okay? So I expect you by now, you should go read things up, okay? So it now said, for this course, students will learn how the BSV enterprise blockchain can be used as a substrate to build next generation platforms. So by the time you are done with this course, you could learn how you can build apps on top of this. All right. So you learn how Bitcoin and Bitcoin SV network can radically change how digital services are provided. So it tells you how you can build stuff on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. I hope that answers your question, but it's in the course. So if you go through the course, you should understand. I just did this just to tell you that there are some questions you should just go look it up, okay? And looking it up by yourself, that effort you do to go read it is beneficial. It's part of this case we are talking about, okay? Go find out what and that. And if there's something confusing to you, yeah, you can also look deep further. And this also fun part of discussion you can be having in your different groups. Thank you. Back to the chat now. Let me see. Somebody said, I'm yet to synchronize in my fifth work, but what I want to know, is there any possibility of accessing Bitcoin enterprises? I'm not sure what, Idris, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. Log into SendB, click on, okay, Idris is answering somebody's question. Oh, I see. Thank you, Idris. Jordan Jeffet say we haven't done our fiscal meetup yet. What's happening? So Jordan, you are still on track. Remember, meetup starts from phase 2. Phase 2 just started yesterday. People that already had, they were they are more, yeah, they were more proactive. That's why they've had. So the first official meetup will happen this Saturday. So if you haven't had, you're fine. It's perfectly okay. Some are still try to do the venue thing and get organized. So the first ever official meetup, which we will support. All right, we will support that meetup, is the one coming up this Saturday. So if you haven't had yet, you have not done any, I mean, you are not backward yet. You are not supposed to have had it anyway. People, and like I said, yeah, people, you have different options. So some groups, they came together, say, let's have they had it and it's fine. So Jordan, please play more active role in your group, in Adamawa State group. Listen to discussion going on, bring your contribution, see how you guys can push things forward and have your meetup. Thank you. Jerry said, people that are in Nigeria, how do we participate in meetup? No worries, you can't have it all. So if you're not in Nigeria, it's fine. If the state you join through, because when we give the form, we say the city you reside in. So if the city you reside in have access for virtual connection, you join them. It won't be the same for every state. It depends on the capacity, depends on what they have access to. Okay. So Jerry, I will suggest you also, whatever city you signed up, be part of the discussion, even if you don't come physically, you could still join and know what's going on. Thank you. Okay. Sir, please, can you share with us all the courses that we are going to take through the program? Yes, we have those courses already. Abba, I'm not sure if Abba is here. I know Abba have the page for all the courses we are taking. Let me check. Okay. Okay, is the first ones we uploaded, the Golan, but I'll ask, I'm sure we do. 1 minute. No, not here. Okay, so Abba, are you here live? Abba, if you're live, can you give me the link for where we have all the courses and their sub themes? No, not here, definitely. No, not here. Okay. I'm sure if our back-end guide is here, but I know we do. Well, what I'll do, I'll share that in the Telegram group, but you can see, I've shown you that already. Let me open the document again. I have this document I brought up earlier. No, not that, sorry. Where was it again? See here. Okay, here is it. So for the guy that Mubarak Abubakar Bello, here are the courses you are taking. But we have all the subtopics on this, all the single subtopics on all of them. It's available. We'll share the link on Telegram group. I'll get that from our backend guy, Abba. And once I get that, I'll share it on the Telegram group, just so you see all of them. But yeah, this is it, okay? Thank you. We'll be ending this call in the next 8 minutes. So I'm just gonna skim through, see. Okay, someone have corrected this. Thank you. Gladys, okay. How do we convince government organization to adopt blockchain? You don't have to, Gladys. It's coming already from the top. I'm happy to tell you this. NITDA is government Ministry for Communication, Information, and Digital Economy. All right, they are already working on this. So the revolution is coming from top, going down. So yours is to get ready, get the skills, but it will come through every other government. It will trickle down. So it's being done already. NITDA, they are spearheading that already. They are doing all kind of stuff with different ministries, okay? They're in the pipeline. So they are doing the job already. Okay, somebody answered that already. The government is aware. Yeah, they're aware. That's why they gave you scholarship. Remember, okay? Government gave, Gladys, it's the government that gave you the scholarship. So they are aware. That's why if they are not aware, they won't have given you the scholarship. They won't even know it exists. But now they gave it to you because they are aware and they wanted to use it. So they want to train the critical mass. And it's now playing into our hands, in a good way, in the sense that Nigeria took this lead. I wouldn't know of any country that is doing what we are doing right now. There could be. I say I don't know. I wouldn't know. All right. But I mean, Nigeria is training 31,000 blockchain developers. And the news is out there in the ecosystem. So they are doing good already. Shout out to Nigeria. Shout out to the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy. And shout out to NITDA for taking such bold initiative. And again, shout out to all of you that signed up for this course. Somebody said, when we did launch Bitcoin in Nigeria? Mohammed Abba, I hope you did the first course. Bitcoin is a blockchain. It's everywhere. Everybody uses it. Okay. Nigeria is a sovereign country. They have their own currency. And the currency for Nigeria, the legal tender for Nigeria is the Naira. And that's why CBN created the e-Naira. And that's the legal tender. That's it. Okay, it's rare. Like it happened in what's the name of this country, this South American country? Sorry, how did this skip my mind? So this South American country, they made Bitcoin a legal tender. It's a different thing altogether. Why they did it, I honestly don't know. Because you should know Bitcoin, you already know it's a public blockchain. It's not under control of anybody. So as a country, you want to have sovereignty over your legal tender, right? So I need to tell you what. Let me just search it. Why did it? This small South American country. El Salvador, sorry. Now I know. I should know this anyway. So El Salvador, they made Bitcoin their official legal tender. All right. And they did this when the exchange rate was close to 50 something USD. So right now it tanked to 16 and came back to 21. See this huge swing. How will it play into the dynamics of your government? But then their case was different. They don't have their own, they were using American USD as their legal tender. So you see how it is. They don't have theirs before. The USD, American dollar was their legal tender. So it was easy to say, hey, okay, let's use Bitcoin. But Nigeria, we have the Naira and we have the e-Naira. That's the legal tender in Nigeria. So you can't expect, say, no. So what we're doing in blockchain, the Bitcoin, when we say Bitcoin blockchain, we're not talking in terms of the cryptocurrency. We're talking about the infrastructure, the blockchain itself, which you can build solutions on. So please, in this course, we are talking about building solutions, okay, in identity management, in traceability solutions, and stuff like that. So we are talking about building solution on top of the blockchain, not more about the crypto. Crypto is just one thing that blockchain can do. There are so many of the numerous things, okay? All right, I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Okay. Somebody, sir, I hope project will reflect on how build blockchain technology in identifying fake drugs in the pharmaceutical companies. Yes, yes, in fact, we will support project on that because traceability, one thing about the blockchain is I use it for traceability. You can trace from the manufacturing to all the distribution. So you can trace it to the final part when something is used up. Okay, and maybe text sendbacks. Okay, this have gone through. So yes, it's a huge part of it, and I hope we'll have people that work on this one, on this technology you just said now. Yes. Okay, Okoko Ibeme, that's answer to your question. Dalatu Suleiman said, my target is to upgrade eNaira wallet, but Nigerian back cryptocurrency. Why I want to add some coin in it that will draw the attention of Nigeria to adapt it. I'm not sure I get it. Let me say this. The eNaira, yes, even though it's a digital currency, yeah, but it's built on the Naira. So it's not a public, it's not like the public crypto you used to know. It's completely controlled by the CBN because this is our legal tender. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. And as a sovereign nation, you want to have control of your legal tender. Every country want to have control of their legal tender. It's only El Salvador that I know did this with the Bitcoin thing. But even at that, they are still using their normal local currency in tandem with the Bitcoin. It's not like they removed that and say Bitcoin is the only one. No. So they said, okay, you can, Bitcoin just one other legal tender you can use. So you can do either Bitcoin or the other one, all right? So the eNaira, again, is built on the Naira, the Nigerian Naira, please. Totally controlled by the CBN. But what I know the CBN is doing, they want to increase the use cases. Now, look at what we are going. They're going. The CBN is trying to go into cashless economy, and that's where we're moving in. And they feel that eNaira will come to the. Imagine just making your payment using the eNaira. Okay, you want to make payment, you use your wallet and make payment with your eNaira. All right, and people accept that. So CBN is looking how can we increase the use cases for the eNaira. So as we do this course, if you have ideas, please bring them up. I'm sure CBN will be happy to to support startups that have to do with functionalizing the eNaira more, please. So if you have any ideas about, in fact, they've even done a hackathon. All right, people should bring ideas. So it's something they're open to, and nobody have it all, right? As things evolve, new ways of doing things come up. So if you have any new way, please bring it up. CBN will be happy. I'm sure they'll be happy if it's something that actually solves a problem they want to do. They will support that initiative. They might even fund the startup. Take you guys. I know NITDA is here. They will also push that through. So yes, I like the discussion we are having around this. Thank you. So thank you guys. It's 1.5 hours already down here. Let me just look into the YouTube channel, see if I have some. Okay. So guys, thank you. We won't be having broadcast this week again. Just go and consume the course content, please. While we work behind the schedule to we're collecting your project work already. We want them to be ready before we get to the project phase. I want to publicize them. So go through your courses. If you have issue, go to your various state Telegram groups and discuss those issues with them. I bet you in every Telegram state group, there are people that are very knowledgeable. For example, we are talking about linking your SendB to the Fifth Work portal. I didn't even know. It was a student that told me, hey, go to account. And we went to account. It was there because, come on, I've gone there and he's seen it, you see? So you have questions, just ask it in your Telegram group. And they will be happy. Remember, we say it's a community effort, and we want to see your contribution into it. Don't just pass through it passively. Please contribute wherever you can. So I'll be seeing you guys again next week. But any information we have, always check on the Telegram group. We always share all our information on the general Telegram. And what we do is your mentors take it to your state Telegram group so you don't miss out anything. So enjoy the week just started anyway. So why I'm not broadcasting is that we have a lot of things going on the back end. So I want to concentrate on that so that we get them all ready, please. So, but if there's need, something happens and there's a need, we also say I might still come out and we have this working session. It's possible. I'm not ruling it out. I just zero your mind that it might not happen, but yes, it's still possible. If something comes up, we'll have that working session. But for now, just consume your course content. All right. So see you guys again soon. Okay. I'll stop sharing now. Oh, I wasn't even sharing before, was I? Oh boy, I don't know anymore. Oh yeah, I was sharing. So stop share. Good. And end the stream.